Welcome back to TechRill, your destination for smart, simple, and AI-powered developer works. Today, we are diving into a problem every developer has faced: purely written requirements. Curating a good issue, whether it's a bug report or a feature request or a user story, it sounds simple but often leads to miscommunication, delays, and rework. As a developer, we have seen many confusing issues with no clear steps to reproduce, missing context, missing NFR details, or acceptance criteria. The worst thing about these loosely defined issues, this ripple across the teams, impacting timelines, sprint planning, ultimately the quality of the software we are going to deliver. But what if writing a perfect issue was as easy as describing the problem in plain English? But if you design files, diagrams, or CSVs could become structured, accurate, and actionable GitHub issues instantly. That is where Copilot steps in. A new GitHub Copilot feature now in public preview for creating issues from design files, diagrams, and CSVs. With GitHub Copilot, you get complete and well-formatted issue descriptions, smarter context-aware suggestions. You can even generate issues from images. File support like CSVs or your Excel templates. Let's just jump into few quick demos to see it in action. We'll start with a simple prompt to create an issue. Opening the github.com immersive view and asking Copilot to create an issue for adding a simple requirement of dark mode toggle for the settings page. Copilot suggested an issue title matching our requirement, and it's given a description properly capture the expectation. If you want to revise this issue, you can ask Copilot to add acceptance criteria. Copilot is going to revise this one with the acceptance criteria defined here. It's defined around 6 to 7 acceptance criteria. You can pick it up and revise again. For example, I need only the first 3 acceptance criteria. I can specify Copilot to update the draft with first 3 criteria. So it's going to take only the first 3 criteria, the search, toggle, and selected. These are the 3 criteria we have selected. So the issue is more richer now. We have a description, title, and acceptance criteria. Let us revise it with a label or an issue type. Let me specify it as assign the issue type as bug. The issue type is changed to bug. Let us move to the next scenario where we are going to generate the issue based on a UML diagram. Here I am using a UML use case diagram and asking Copilot to generate issues for this use case. The UML diagram is visible here. You can observe that it's an online store UML diagram with the 2 actors, a visitor and an admin, with multiple operations like place order, cancel order, manage, change, and update. And Copilot came with multiple issue creations. Here we have 5 different issues corresponding to each of the operations. It's captured the title of an issue, provided a description, and even it's added the use case diagram for reference purpose. Same is repeated for each of the actions or activities defined as part of this use case diagram. If you feel you want to enrich this issue with further information, you can specify that update all issues with acceptance criteria, boundary or edge cases, technical implementation details, and any risk factors or security factors. Let us see NFR details. Here Copilot is going to improve the issues. The first one is here, which added the acceptance criteria, edge cases based on this simple image. It came up with the detailed information, some technical information like how the front end, back end and integration needs to be done. NFR angle, the non-functional requirement based on this particular issue, that is for placing an order, we are expecting reliability, or it should be completed within 2 seconds in a normal load. That's a industry standard it's taking, and obviously it's a placing an order, payment comes in picture, the payment information, and it should be responsive for both desktop and mobile, and we are expecting at least 100 concurrent order placement. If you feel this some of the NFR need modification, you can do it, and the NFR is based on the specific activities. Let us look on product update and see how the NFRs came here. The NFRs are different here. When we do a product update, there is a response time expectation, data consistency, because we are updating a product, someone else may be processing that product information for buying or returning, cancelling the order. So it should be consistent. The data should be consistent, and security and efficiency aspects. Only admin can do the product updates. That's why the last one, the admin action securely, efficiently. So the NFRs created for each of the activities or issues differ based on the issue details. In our case, we given very minimum information based on a UML diagram, construct the entire aspects. In this case also, we can go ahead and modify the assignment, labeling and issue types through Copilot. Let us modify the assignment, specifying that assign, change order and update product to me. So I want to assign 2 of the issues directly to me. That is the last one I am expecting, change and update product. Let us see how Copilot is going to modify the issues. So in case of implementing change order status, it's got assigned to me, and the update product, this one is also assigned to me. If I'm going to the other ones, for example the manage order, there is no assignment. We have selected only 2 items needs to be assigned to me. So it's taken that 2 items and assigned properly to me. This issues created by Copilot is in draft mode. You can modify, revise, play with assignment, labeling and everything. After that, go ahead and select your repository. Whichever repository you feel this needs to be generated, select the repository and click on create. Here I am going to create only one issue, that is the manage order issue under real estate. This is the implemented or created issue where I will be able to navigate to this particular issue in the repository. It's created under real estate and all the data is captured, and there is no assignee because it's managed order which we triggered the creation. The remaining issues are still in draft mode. If we want, we can go ahead and create it or we can ignore it. Let us move to the next example. Going back to Copilot 1 and starting a new conversation. This time I am going to attach this repository, the sales dashboard. Reason is, here we have a bug report template. I need an issue generated by Copilot aligned to this particular template. If I go for a bug report template, it comes like a title, bug description, all these inputs are required. We have a sample bug description here. This one is a simple bug report. The template is available. I'm looking at Copilot to create my bug reporting using this particular template. Let me attach this repository. The repository is AMB Sales Dashboard. We have attached the repository. Now going to attach a bug report. We have attached the repository and a bug report and asking Copilot to create a bug report based on the attached screenshot. Let us see how Copilot is going to create the bug report. This issue, the error is coming from even GitHub Copilot chat interface. When we select more than 128 tools, it creates an error saying you need to select only 128 or less than 128 tools. I just passed the screenshot of my bug. It can be your product bug, and asking Copilot to generate a bug report. And it's aligned to our bug report template. So we have bug description, steps to reproduce, expected behavior, actual behavior, browsers, the different sales dashboard versions, console errors, any screenshot. Here we have a screenshot, it's properly appended that as well. This proves that Copilot is not only creating an issue, it adheres to the defined issue templates. Based on your prompt, it identified this as a bug. If you have multiple templates, you can call it out as part of your prompt. You can specify that, create a task for this purpose, create a feature for this requirement or a bug. In this case, I have a bug template. So Copilot picked the template and created the complete information or issue based on my screenshot. And it's properly categorized the issue type as bug and labeled with bug. So we started by a simple prompt to create an issue and then moved to a UML diagram, a use case diagram for creating single and multiple issues, assignment and issue type changes through Copilot, revision of issues with a proper prompt. Now we've taken the template driven creation. One more example, how we deal with CSVs or spreadsheet. Normally as a developer we encountered that scenario. The business analyst or project leads will create all the requirements or issues as an Excel sheet or a CSV and pass to us. How we can convert such a CSV into issue formats? Again, you can do a refinement and add more information which is not available as part of your CSV file as well. So let us attach a CSV and take it from there. As part of real estate project, I have a marketing site task. This is a CSV with multiple issues. There are 5 issues captured. title, description and acceptance criteria is defined here. This is how the normal BA work or someone external to your project create the business requirement or the features and pass the bulk feature information back to you. Sometimes the acceptance criteria may be missing, not a properly created description comes, or even the title may not be so clear. We are passing this CSV to Copilot to start creating the initial draft issues. Then you can fine-tune, fix the spelling issues, correct the missing acceptance criteria and all other things. Create issues based on attached file. We are going to create multiple issues based on the spreadsheet or CSV available with us. Let's start adding the issues. The first one is design home layout. So if you open this file separately, that's the first requirement with creating a visually appealing, that is a description, and we have a comma separated acceptance criteria. Copilot formatted that as a bulleted list with the proper description and the title. All the issues corresponding to the CSV file is created. Now you can enrich or refine these issues with the help of Copilot. Pass simple prompt to enrich each of the issues. Once it's have full details, all the requirements are captured, you can go ahead and create inappropriate repositories. This is not just faster issue creation, it is a new era of requirement management. From images, files, and plain thoughts, Copilot helps you to capture requirements with speed, structure, and precision. It adheres to all the issue templates and it able to process the related fields like issue type, assignee, label, etc. Try it out today on github.com and change the way you create and manage your requirements or GitHub issues.